I told you that everything you've been taught about money is a lie? Welcome back to the Action Summary Hub. In this video, you will learn the complete truth about that mysterious book, which has shaken the thinking of thousands of people. This is not just a collection of words, but a weapon. It is a weapon to defeat your poverty, to change your mindset, and to take you on a path where there is not just wealth, but also power, control, and self-confidence. The Black Protocol of Wealth is no ordinary book. It is a code for riches, for success, and for creating a new identity. Today, you will finally find everything hidden in the secret chapters of this book. Pay close attention, because if you listen to this until the end, you will not remain the same as before. So let us begin. Chapter 1. Jackson Wells, a man the world recognized very late. He was not born rich. He did not learn wealth from books. He did not learn it from universities. He learned it from real life. He discovered a hidden truth, a secret that only a few people ever understand. This secret is called the Black Protocol of Wealth. It is not a story, it is a mindset. A mindset followed by people who never remain poor. Jackson says wealth is not luck. Wealth is your right. But to claim it, you must change your thinking. You must take full responsibility for your life. And once you understand this truth, your life can change forever. Chapter 2. It starts with one question every young person asks. Why is someone rich and someone poor? Is it luck, is it hard work, or is there a hidden reason? Jackson gives a direct answer. Luck is an excuse. Hard work is only a tool. Thinking is the real key. The book calls this change the black shift. This is the moment when a person stops running from fear, stops hiding from doubts, stops fearing failure, and starts facing the darkness inside. Because the moment you face it, you become stronger than it. Jackson shares a powerful truth: as long as you are afraid to present your value, the world will keep undervaluing you again and again. This is not about losing yourself. This is about rising to a level where you become your own identity. Your presence should carry strength. Your name should carry weight. The chapter reveals one harsh truth. If you do not know your value, the world will decide it for you. Chapter 3. The author reveals a shocking truth. The most powerful person is not the one who has money, it is the one who has access. Access means reach. Reach to the right people, reach to the right information, reach to the doors most people never see. This reach is built through understanding, through communication, through powerful relationships. The book teaches another hard truth. Becoming rich is not only about earning money, it is about making the right decision at the right time. A person with an empty pocket but a sharp mind is more powerful than a person with money but no vision. Jackson Wells introduces a dangerous principle: the law of silent power. Build your power quietly, without noise, without showing off. Strengthen your skills, strengthen your mind, strengthen your network. So, when you speak, people listen, and when you move, people make way. You do not need to show everything. Just work in silence and let your results shock everyone. The book reminds you of one final truth in this world: either you become part of someone else's plan, or you become the creator of your own plan. And to create your own path, you must walk alone. You must ignore the noise, and most importantly, you must conquer yourself. Chapter 4. Jackson repeats one truth again and again. Wealth is not money. Wealth is control. Control over your time. Control over your energy. Control over your emotions. Control over your decisions. Only then are you truly rich. Otherwise, you are just living in an expensive slavery. He reveals another harsh reality. Poor people sell their time cheaply. Rich people buy time cheaply. This is the real rule of the Black Protocol. This is the hidden game of wealth. Jackson says, the real game is not money. The real game is identity. Before becoming richer, person must become someone newbie. Because if your mind stays trapped in middle-class thinking, your decisions stay small, your confidence stays weak, your life stays limited. Breaking this mental prison is the first step of Black Protocol. The book gives one dangerous instruction: put your first money on your deepest fear, because fear never disappears. Fear can only be defeated by facing it. When you bet on what scares you, you unlock a new version of yourself. Your old thinking breaks and a new identity is born. This is called wealth identity. The moment you stop thinking like the old you and start becoming the person you were meant to be. Chapter 5. The Black Protocol teaches one powerful idea: do not copy the rich. Decode them. Do not try to act like them. Understand how they think. Study their patterns. Study their habits. Study their decisions, then merge that understanding with your own reality. Jackson says success is not instant coffee. Success is black tea. It boils slowly. It tastes bitter. And only the one who stays awake drinks it. Real wealth is never built overnight. It is built by facing yourself every single day. And in that battle, the strongest weapon is discipline. Self-discipline is the hardest chapter of this book. Because walking toward wealth means walking away from comfort. It means waking up early when you want to sleep. It means working until you are exhausted. It means turning every opportunity into learning and kicking every distraction out of your life. This is the real foundation of wealth. Then the book asks one painful question: are you working as hard for your dream as you work to protect your job? This question hits deep because most people sacrifice their time, their energy, their health for something that is not even theirs. Not the company, not the salary, not the respect, but when it comes to their own dream, they say they are tired, they say they have no time, and that is where the real difference begins. In Chapter 6, Jackson drops another powerful truth bomb. Money doesn't chase degrees, certificates, or a perfect resume. It flows to those who create magnetic value. What is magnetic value? It's your impact. It's the power of your words, your work, your thinking. When your very presence starts changing lives, that becomes your real currency. The world pays those who change it. This principle echoes throughout history. But to change the world, you must first change yourself. You need to build so much internal strength that when you speak, people are compelled to listen. When you move, people can't help but notice. When you work, people deeply respect what you do. These silent, undeniable influence is the real power of the truly wealthy. Jackson then gives us both a poison and an antidote. The poison, your comfort zone. The antidote, calculated chaos, deaths, means consciously choosing discomfort, choosing managed risk, and choosing relentless growth. You have to put yourself in situations that scare you, where your heart beats faster, where you feel that intense pressure and uncertainty. Why? Because that's the forge where your new identity is born. Jackson leaves us with one final, profound truth. Your next better version lives inside your next risk. The moment you take that terrifying step into the unknown, your transformation truly begins. In that, my friends, is the start of becoming extraordinary. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more insights. Chapter 7, Jackson. Wells reveals a life-changing truth. The world accepts you in the form you present yourself. If you present yourself as average, world treats you as average. But if you present yourself as a visionary, a bold thinker, a well-focused person, the world begins to see you differently. This is called wealth. Reprogramming. Jackson shares a powerful experiment for 7 months. He repeated one sentence every day. I am the source of wealth, not the seeker. Slowly, everything changed. His energy changed, his body language changed, his voice changed, his decisions change. Because when you repeat a new identity, your brain starts believing it, and when your brain believes it, your actions follow it. This is the invisible loop. Rich people build it, poor people break it. Jackson explains another hidden. Every human mind runs on an invisible operating system built from childhood memories, social expectations, and hidden fears, and until you reset this system, no upgrade will work. That is why he introduces a powerful practice: Mind Reset Journal. Reset Journal. Every day, ask yourself 3 questions. Where did I underestimate myself today? Where did I think small today? I was already wealthy. What would I do differently today? These questions slowly break your limits. They free you from fear. They rebuild your identity, and step by step, they turn you into someone new. Chapter 8. The book reveals a hidden truth. Most people never see every human lives inside 3 networks. The first network is the visible network. These are the people you see every day: family, friends, colleagues. Second network is the hidden network. These are people you never meet, but their decisions affect your life: bank officials, recruiters, decision makers. But the third network is the most powerful of all, the invisible network. This network contains the game changers, the gatekeepers of wealth, the people who decide who rises and who stays invisible. Jackson says you do not need a degree to enter this network. You do not need connections. You need only to things value and signal. Your value is not just your skill. Your value is your impact, how your presence changes people, how your work influences The world and your signal is the energy you carry, the way you walk into a room, the way you speak, the way you speak. The way present yourself. If your signal is weak, if you see yourself as average, the world will ignore youth, doors will remain closed. But if your signal is clear, focused and confident, even the people you have never met will notice. Hugh Jackson explains one final principle. Gatekeepers do not reject people, they reject weak signals. Doors are not closed, they simply open for those who believe in themselves. Chapter 9. The book exposes one of the biggest lies about wealth since childhood. We were told wealth is a ladder. First study, then job, then promotion, then savings, and one day freedom. But Jackson says this is an illusion. Real wealth is not about climbing the ladder. Real wealth is about owning the building. Ownership does not begin with money. Ownership begins with perspective. When your vision becomes bigger than your situation, people begin to follow you. Jackson reveals a powerful truth. Your wealth grows to the level of your thinking, to the level of your words, to the level of your vision. If you dream small, you stay small. If you speak small, you stay small. But when your vision becomes massive, life begins to expand. This is where everything changes. You must create a new language for your future, because your words shape your reality. If your language is full of doubt, your future will be full of limits. If you keep saying maybe someday, let's see, your life will also stay maybe someday, and never now. Jackson says, the moment you change your words, change your identity, and the moment you change your identity, you change your destiny. Chapter 10. Jackson Wells says one truth that changes everything. Wealth is a ritual, and if you do not perform that ritual every day, riches will remain only in books and stories. The book now introduces a chapter called The Final Shift. This is the stage where wealth is not just earning money, it is about completely rewiring your consciousness. Jackson explains the brain has three parts: the conscious mind, what you think; the subconscious mind, what you do without thinking; and the unconscious mind, what comes from your ancestors. The book reveals a shocking truth: real poverty is not in your bank account. In your subconscious, this is where your deepest beliefs hide. Your fears, your limits, your self-imaginative. You change these no matter how hard you work. Nothing big will change. Jackson teaches a powerful ritual, the subconscious replacement drill. It has 3 steps. Step 1. Identify the limiting belief. Recognize the thought that is stopping you. Step 2. Reverse the command. Flip that thought and say it loudly to yourself. Step 3. Emotion repetition. Repeat the new thought with deep faith and emotion every day for at least 21 days. Jackson explains why this works. The subconscious does not obey knowledge, it obeys repeated emotion. Chapter 11. The book reveals a hidden truth about success. Every successful person repeats a kind of mantra. Some say, I will win at any cost. Others say, what I think I create. This is the hidden protocol that separates the ordinary from the extraordinary. Now, the book introduces the Black Circle, a secret system of 7 daily actions, 7 rituals that every wealthy person follows without fail. Number 1. Silence. Spend at least 10 minutes every day talking to yourself without distractions. Number 2. Learning. Absorb new knowledge every day about wealth and growth. Number 3. Projection. Visualize yourself as the person you want to become. Number 4. Action. Do something every day that takes you out of your comfort zone. Number 5. Connection. Connect with someone who thinks 10 times bigger than you. Number 6. Offering. Give something that improves someone else's life. Number 7. Energy shift. Raise your energy, your vibe, your presence to a powerful level. Jackson says if you follow these 7 rituals consistently for 90 days, everything changes. Your thoughts change, your speech changes, your direction changes. You become the person the world cannot ignore. Chapter 12. Then comes the most profound message, the Wealth Door Test. This test comes to everyone moving toward greatness. This is the moment of doubt, when the world will call you crazy, when your own people will distance themselves, when your mind whispers, maybe this path is wrong. Jackson says this is the door from which 70% of people turn back, and only 3% make history. He gives one rule to pass this final test. When in doubt, go louder. When fear haunts you, walk faster. When the world pulls you back, dream higher. The book gives a final warning. Every human can live 2 kinds of lives, the life they received and the life they can create. Between these 2 lives, there is only one choice: belief in oneself. Jackson Wells' book is as much about identity and ownership as it is about wealth. It teaches that when you say to yourself every day, "My life is my creation, and I am its author, no power in the world can make you average," and in the end, Jackson leaves one final line. The soul of the entire book: you were born to be rich. But if you keep thinking you are ordinary, even the power of the entire universe cannot save you. Conclusion: now is the time, now or never. You have listened to this entire video. You have learned that wealth is not luck, it is a strategy. Money is not a resource, it is power. And poverty is a mindset that can be changed. You realized real change starts from within, not outside. The small decisions you make every day determine the direction of Crow's view are still waiting for someone to come and change your life. Here is the truth: no one is coming. You are that person, you are that solution. You are that black protocol, the one who will take your life to the level where money, power, and respect all come to you. Now, if you truly want to change your life, just do one thing like this video, and be sure to subscribe. Because the next step starts from here, and the next video can become your real change only on the Action Summary Hub.